What is going on, guys? My name is Halvy, and today I am bringing you another love doctor, love chat, deep chat, whatever you want to call it, Q&A video. I've done a couple like chill chat Q&A videos in the past recently, and I've had a few questions for this love chat Q&A that I've been really needing to get to, and so here I am getting to those questions for you guys. You dig these new I got these new frames for my glasses that are like orange to represent my favorite color, so yeah. I have some news at the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. I'll answer some of these questions, as many as I can, around the 10-minute mark, and hopefully I can help some of you guys out. So the first question comes from Rosie, and he says this: "Great video, Halvy, honestly loving this series, thanks man. I came across the situation recently and I felt like I needed your help or opinion on it. I'm a freshman in high school and this girl told me she liked me, but unfortunately she told me she's a lesbian, and she said if she was bisexual and didn't cut her hair very short that she would have asked me out. I don't see how cutting her hair really short or not doing that would have made things easier to like somebody. Like, I can understand if maybe if it's like, if you didn't cut your hair short I would have liked you, but no, it's like, I didn't cut my hair short, so I'm not gonna like you. I don't know, that's an interesting, I don't know." He says, "I've been very confused about that because if she liked me, wouldn't that make her bisexual by liking a male? I think it's because I have a very girly appearance due to my long bangs with a mullet cut style and because I like wearing somewhat tight clothing, but I still act normal, straight boy. But I can't be quite so sure if that's why she didn't ask me out. I haven't spoke with her since. I have no idea what to do. Thanks for including me in this video, and I hope for success and the best for your channel." Well, thanks man, I really appreciate it. I'll be honest with you, I don't have a ton of experience with specifically like lesbian. I haven't really, and I don't know if I've ever actually really interacted with one, just because I haven't really, I'm sure I have, but I didn't know it if I did. Oh no, actually my girlfriend, she has a lesbian coworker at work who I met the other day, and she was very much so, like, typically in lesbian relationships, or sometimes, I don't know, I've just from what I hear, is that there's typically like a more of a dominant role and then a submissive role, quote unquote. So like you have a more male role and a more female role of the lesbian couple, and so she's very much so the more male role, very tomboy and all that stuff, but she's really cool, like a nice person. But anyways, back to the topic. I have had a lot of experience though with gay people. I've had several like kind of try to get with me and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not that way, so I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm totally okay with being friends. I respect you for your, choices, but you gotta respect me for mine, and that I'm not comfortable with that, so please don't be making moves on me, making me feel uncomfortable. I would say this, man, like, if she's saying these things, and you say you're a freshman in high school, so there's a lot of development, and growth that happens throughout high school, and so who knows what she's gonna be like, what her interests are gonna be, what your interests are gonna be by the end of that, and that would make a lot of sense. You have an astute observation there, because, if she is a lesbian, and you say that you have more of that kind of longer hairstyle, the tighter clothes, the more, I guess you could say, feminine style of clothing. I don't know if I would call it feminine, but maybe like to a lesbian it's a little bit more so. If you really like this girl and she says that she kind of likes you, just stay connected with her, try to be good friends, and see kind of where it takes you, man. Like, I wouldn't fret about it too much though. You always with any relationship thing, start with friendship, and then if that friendship turns into something more, then success. You got out of the friend zone, I guess. But starting with the friendship is always the best thing, no matter straight, gay, bi, anything like that. I think starting with a friendship with this person is going to be the #1 way to find out if you two are going to be able to end up together in the end. Okay, this next question comes from Jacob Perry. "Hey Halvy, I've been having terrible social anxiety. I'm seeing a counselor for it, but there's a girl a grade younger than me. I'm a sophomore, and she said that she liked me a while ago, and I like her now. I don't think she likes me now, but she hasn't said anything about it. I'm terrified to talk to her, and I'm in school to see her. What should I do? Things advanced." First of all, I would ask yourself this, because you haven't given me any information on it, but ask yourself, why do you think she doesn't like you? Are you just going on a hunch? Are you just going on, because she actually said that, or what? Because the fact of the matter is that oftentimes you'll dig yourself so far deep into your own hole that's not even real, that you'll just kind of be like, oh man, I should just give up, whatever, when really nothing's actually changed. So I would say this, man, like, you gotta have confidence, you gotta believe in yourself, you gotta believe that things can work out, and if you like this girl, and she said that she liked you a while ago, then she might still like you. And if she doesn't now, it could be rekindled. But kind of with the same thing as the last one, if you want to start, a relationship with somebody, start by going and just being friends. It takes off a lot of the pressure, and it makes things a lot easier to move forward from, and gets rid of a lot of those awkward feelings, rather than feeling like you're you having to be pressed into going straight into like a relationship type thing. You just go into being friends, just talking stuff. And if you guys end up kind of having that rekindling of the fire, then good for you, man. You've made it to, I don't know, first base of relationships, I guess. All right, next question. Brendan Buckley. Hey, Halvy, I'm a senior in high school and there's this girl that I'm extremely attracted to. We've had our exchanges of indirect contact, looking at each other, little smiles at each other. Those are always good things. Enough to the point where I was confident enough that she had similar feelings towards me. Problem is I'm having trouble finding ways to start the initial interaction. I'm not really friends with the people she sits with in class. When I'm going over talking kind of weird. Any advice how to get the ball rolling? I appreciate it. All right, man. So it looks like you're a little bit further forward than these past two questions have been, or I guess past one. The first one was kind of, I guess, forward. I would say this, you know, you're not friends with your friend group, and that's fine. That's typically a normal thing. But what I would say is that, you know, you got your locker time and stuff in between classes or what have you. Just go up to her and you know, when she's at her locker or something like that, and just kind of say, hey, you know, how's it going? I mean, you obviously know each other. You obviously both kind of like each other. Okay, I'll tell you this. I had a very similar situation to this, okay? It was in, I played drums for my when I was in high school, I played the drums, drum kit. And we were on tour at doing, like, going to some other local churches and stuff. And there was this girl who I think played like the flute or something. And now the exact same thing. Like, she was pretty cute, and so I kept looking at her, but then she kept looking at me, and I was just like, oh crap, you know. And you're just like, at that, you know, young stage, you're just kind of, oh, she looked at me, oh my goodness, and everything's so intense. Anyways, I ended up, you know, we got over that, whatever, and then her friend ended up telling me or something that she thought I was cute or something like that, and so then I pretty much was like, oh, okay. So then I just walked up to her and I was like, hey, can I get your number? You seem kind of cool. And thinking back on it now, I think two things. One, I was pretty freaking awesome to have done that. Number two, it was pretty stupid as well. Like, who does that? But hey, it worked for me. She ended up just kind of giggling and laughing. Like I said, guys, confidence is key. No matter what you do, if you have confidence about it, man, I'm sure it'll be fine. So Brendan, if you want to talk to this person you have, you know, having a hard time getting that initial interaction going, just get, you know, balls up and do it. Just, if she, you know, you see her walking in the hall, just approach her and be like, hey, I want to go get lunch with you sometime. Are you down? You know, like, be super confident about it. Don't be all kind of shy and stuttering about it. You just got to muster it up. Even if you're terrified, just fake it, you know, fake the confidence, because the longer you fake it, the sooner it becomes real, and you're not having to fake it as much. So that's what I'd say for you, Brennan. Les Paul says, hey man, so you actually helped me before. I got a girl, we broke up. Unimportant though. That sucks, man. But now I kind of still need your help. So I asked this girl up. She said no. I tried to move on, but I can't. We still talk, but it's hard to talk to her because I can't stop wanting to go out with her. And my friend says I should just move on. I probably should, but I'm still not sure. By the way, I don't think this is interesting enough in your video, but some prep help. It's interesting enough. It doesn't, you know, it's not about being too interesting. I just make these videos to answer questions and help out. So if I can help you out, then I'm going to, and that's what I'm doing. You know, you said you got rejected, okay? That is the, you know, it's that thing where it's made into this huge thing because it takes forever to actually muster up the confidence to actually go say, hey, will you go out with me? And then the biggest, most hardest part about that is the fact that you fear that rejection. And when it actually happens and gets rejected, oh, it can just feel terrible, right? So I've been rejected before too. Now, it's all in the way that you handle the situation, you play it off. Because the thing to remember is that, you know, I don't like saying there's always more fish in the sea, and I don't believe it like that necessarily. But if you haven't even like been out with this girl yet, if you know, you asked her out, she said no, that's unfortunate. But that doesn't mean that you have to stop being friends. And if she doesn't want to be friends with you, then honestly, dude, she doesn't deserve your time anyways. You know, there's always going to be people out there for you that'll be able to, that you'll like, that you'll eventually fall in love with, that you'll be attracted to, all of these different things. And what I would say though is that, you know, taking a rejection can be tough. And I think that the best thing to do is to just kind of try to buck it up, interact with your friends, get your mind off of it, because the worst thing for you to do is just to sulk. That does nothing. You just got to go out, hang out with friends, and start talking with other people. Start talking with other girls. Not necessarily because you have in mind that you want to get with them, just because you want to establish that kind of communication with the opposite sex, right? It makes things a lot easier. You'll kind of be able to calm things down, and you also come across a lot more confident and independent in yourself, which is really attractive to to females typically in men, I guess, is that self-confidence, that's that self-image, not cockiness. Don't get cocky, but the confidence. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it sucks that you got rejected, but it will always get better. I promise you that. And my best advice to you would be just try to have fun, enjoy life, man. Don't take life so seriously. You got rejected, but there's going to be a ton of other girls and experiences you're going to be able to have where they won't reject you and you'll have an awesome time. So just look forward to the future and that things will always get better. So I think that was going to be the last question, guys. I'm definitely trying to keep these videos up more, but I've got a little bit of a kind of announcement thingy. It is approximately 10 p.m. right now, and tomorrow, which is actually today, the day I'm posting this. Okay, so I'm posting this right now at like 3, meaning that's right around when I'm leaving. So me and my girlfriend are going up on a trip to Idaho. I've talked about it a little bit, I think, before, but we're actually going on this trip now. I've been waiting for it for like literally half a year. It's been awesome. I love my grandparents. We're going up to Idaho to visit my grandparents and just hang out with them and go golfing and just chill and have fun. And that's like my home. That's my safe place, I guess. That's the one place in my life that I can legitimately look back and say there's literally not a single bad memory I have of this place. And so I'm really excited to be able to share that with my girlfriend. So I figured now I've been, you know, holding off for a long time, and you know, I just figure why not. I think it would be a great time to introduce you guys to her. So as of this video, I'm going to be recording some stuff. We'll probably be recording some vlogs and everything like on the trip. I kind of want to just document some of the trip because we got a lot of really cool stuff that we can do, that we're going to do out there. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, just be sure to leave a like and comment. But if you have any questions that you want to ask me and or ask my girlfriend, then leave them in the comment section down below in this video. I'm sure we'll get to it at some point. It's like a freaking 18-hour drive, so we'll have plenty of time. So yeah, just want to let you guys know of that. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. And if you have any questions of any kind for love, related, dating advice, anything like that, or just a simple random question, let me know in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help. So with that said, guys, stay beautiful, have a fantastic freaking day, and we'll see you later.